Alchemist and the Gyrocopter are up. But so much of that Gyro's damage was tied up in that Rapier. It was the only reason any of those fights looked remotely close.
How many remote mines that are there here underneath this sign? Well, it may not matter. Double force after trying to get Armel into a position underneath those mines. KP will gladly take it if possible because he does have that Aegis, the Abyssal Blade. Goes onto Armel, allowing Dream to be able to retreat. 15 seconds till the Gyrocopter's back up. They just have to let Megas happen at this point. A refresher actually being used by Gabby to be able to catch Vampire with the Yule Scepter, so he has a dieback. Now, it's going to be a 4 versus 5 for the fate of the throne of Gambit.
And this is going to go down really fast. Questioning his decision now to wait for this, but this is an all-in.
Rapier is on its way, activates the Black Cannon shot with the Burrow Strike, starting things off. They do have that extra bit of damage coming out from GBK. They're going to be able to take down the Gyrocopter.
No solo!
Down! The second Divine Rapier on the deck. Gabby controlled up, bash from Dream. He's going to be going down as well. 2 cores dead from TNC, and Gambit are going to take a third.
They're going to get more.
KP.
They need to march down mid right now.
2 Divine Rapiers. What a hold from Gambit saying no.
And you're feeling like there's an observable, and there is. Roshan stunned up by the arrow. At this point, Schofield actually helping. He's got Moonlight Shadow. There's already sentries down everywhere, but the Will-O-Wisp pulls him outside of the pit lane. The blinding light. Roshan killed by Reed. 80s more. Snatched out by Schofield. He'll have it broken almost instantly as he's looking for the battle up towards the north. We'll see how far this Miranda can get out. No, she can't. Yeah. Pulled up instantly.
Shaders on VP.
And they still have their mid tower.
Just a full jump in from Epileptic Kid as he pops his BKB and challenges Limp. Underneath his shrine, though, that is going to be a little bit problematic. They are able to get the silence onto 33 with the Sonic Wave, almost bursting him down the imprisonment. It might just be able to save this Magnus for a moment, but he comes back in, skewer out, Morphling on the other side of Clips. It doesn't matter. Now he's got another Fisher. He's going to try and jump forward and block off some of these heroes. And Nico Baby's going to try and challenge it, but there's not much he can do. The damage, it is just nothing compared to all of these tanky heroes. So the support crew of Alliance will all fall. Nico Baby's the only one who's going to be able to get back. They do have 3 different buybacks available.
Lose that mid-game timing window. And that's where Alliance throughout the season has looked so good. Their mid-game is maybe the best right now, aside from TNC.
The Fearless Warder, he's going to run smoke into smoke, and that is just not an initiation point. The right-hand side, Epileptic Kid has already killed Fada. BKB activated by Limp. He's going to try and imprison out, but Epileptic Kid is just demolishing the supports, and now he can focus on the carries. Nico Baby's BKB is going to run out sometime soon. 33's already dead. Nico Baby can't run fast enough. There's just not too many low heroes on the side of VP. It's really only solo, and now with so many buybacks coming in, this is going to be the last stand from Alliance. They have to be able to save Limp, but they're not able to. He does have a buyback. 33 tries to go for the RP, but no one was around. And this is just the end. Alliance have been thoroughly stumped by Virtus Pro.
The only way to counteract that is to get this Aegis. Then you don't really care so much.
Round 2 of this one with press the attack maxed out though. The Ursa hits so fast that Alliance are just all of a sudden, wait, what? They were in Roshan? They just took the Aegis and cheese, and now they're going to try and fight. It's actually Epileptic King jumps to the back line, goes straight for Fada, but Fada with a frost shield protecting himself in a big duel. They actually lock down the Death Prophet. The Omni Slash is going to be able to win that duel, and slowing down no one as well. No one. The melee core is being kited around, saying stole RP, but it's too late. The cores, almost all of them are dead, with the Storm Panda tossing the Ursa up in the air. All of the damage has been negated. Limp will live. Fada will live.
And Fada doesn't even go down, and he was the original target that they all jumped
coming
on.
in for the side, trying to burst down Limp. He's so close. Limp almost dies. 60 HP. A Yule Scepter going down. He needs another round of nukes. He has Spirit Siphon, but they're Spirit Siphoning each other, and it's not good enough. Limp has the ghosts on his side. The Supernatural will win it for Alliance.
Should just walk up this hill and be unafraid on these 2 cores. That's exactly
locking out the 2. They're going to be able to get resolution as well as no one. A perfect duo to be able to lock down, especially with the Macrofire, Ice Path. The
Black Hole does nothing.
The Black Hole just controlled up 33. That's all it did. It didn't really do any damage at all. And Alliance are now sitting and looking at Virtus Pro saying, you really don't have much left at all. Even with the buybacks, there's no damage that's going to be coming out. A great Winter's Curse actually catching Epileptic Kid and putting him on top of no one. They're going to be able to get the chain stun out. Elastrak trying to finish off. No one will be able to do so. And this is looking like a game that Alliance just is unstoppable. They're going to be able to chase down some more heroes. His save is going to be caught by the Timber chaining on back. They'll leave Solo for now. They don't need to kill him. They're going to try and go for a bigger quarry in Epileptic Kid. Pulling back that Chakram, not quite slowing down Epileptic Kid enough. 33 is now going to be burned out of his mana. He does have 19 Magic Wand charges as well as a Soul Ring, enough to be able to get a Timber Chain for sure. But Alliance, diving in so deep, haven't actually finished off the barracks here. That's where Resolution's heading to. He's here with the smoke.
He's got to find somebody, but they have so many different
damage to follow it up. An early Shadow Blade. Maybe Epileptic Kid can, with this Primal Roar, quickly execute some of these supports. Immediately gets on top. Fana has to doppelganger right away. There goes that Primal Roar laid onto the Hanskin. They do have the Meteor coming in, but it's a little bit too slow and just not enough damage. Resolution with the time dilation on him is so slow. 2 down, Virtus Pro. Now left with 3. Well, make it just 1, because this 2-man Chronosphere is going to take down both No One and Save quite easily and force Virtus Pro. High ground during this next nighttime? Because it is a bit of a risk, right?
They really like going high ground.
Yeah, that's true.
I think if they had pipe, they would do it.
Well, they should have it in time.
They've got a DD rune on their Night Stalker. This could also signal something.
Pipe's rolling out, as is the mech, so those are actually really big team fight items. I think you're right. But first, there's going to be pick-off on Gabby potentially here with the Chronosphere. And once again, the freezing.
Let him get his BKB off.
It's a beautiful one. Now he's going to get off his BKB, turn around with the silence.
The Will-O-Wisp is so good.
Now with the control up on this Faceless Void, he's so done for. They're going to be able to get the Void to slow down another 2 heroes. Get those out. The Dark Rift too far away to bail anybody of Gambit out of that situation except for the Underlord.
Armel wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Their most farmed hero wasn't even there. GPK out, forced a bad fight from TNC, and look at how quickly that tower goes down.
Jesus. They're going to have to do something about this inside the Vice. Do they have the Force Staff to protect him? Of course they do.
They're going to reset things.
Reset it again. Slow him down. FNG just making sure he does manage to have the Bro Strike. Oh, no!
Oh, he's gone!
He just wiped that Gyrocopter, who does have a buyback. Dream's going to try and go and kill somebody here, but he just can't man-fight anybody. Gabby is actually out life-stealing any of Dream's damage. Divine Rapiers. Tim's is going to take one of them. And the buybacks, well, Force Staff away. Or Sankey.
Yeah, he's just using that life to clear out as many mines as he possibly can. It was the right decision, but they've got to go through it again. This game now comes down to Vampire.
Pick the techies for him. Now, he's going to have to
BKB.
somehow win for GPK. Oh, they missed the split Earth stun. Now the defensive Force Staffs come in from Gambit immediately. Sight the Vice being used on a Dream. Then thinking about pushing forward. Armel just a little bit scared of all these proximity mines. Stun out, 2-man stun coming out from Shotzo. He's going to be able to lock down the 2 cores. Armel getting stunned up, but a heal coming down, and now he's going to start marching forward, go straight for GPK. He's already dead. Now the stun's up, being bashing down this Bloodseeker, who just cannot do enough damage against this tanky Alchemist FNG, as well as Shotzo buying back a 3-man Bro Strike this time around. But again, they're just out of damage. TNC will be stalled up by a Glyph activated.
Planted down, trying to get rid of him. As the Observe Ward on the hillside from the Broken Tree, Ancient Apparition stun locked in. They are underneath the march to the machines. Nico Baby, a lot of damage after time walking himself forward. Won't repair that damage because it took so long to walk away. But now the multicast stun. Schofield's in a little bit of trouble. Rockets are flying forward. He didn't get that 4th hit from the Abaddon, so the cogs do come up. And into the march of the machines, they want to try and fight Nico Baby. He has the Chronosphere of Babel. He goes on the Spectre once again. There's a lot of Mirana. Actually, yeah, Mirana does hit the arrow. I thought maybe with the Mana Illusion they would have been fine, but they're all clustered up. The laser is bouncing through them. Nico will jump out the A ulti. There's no regeneration, and it just continues to bounce. Chris Luck, finally the Ronovatos will hold him there, but laser after laser with Schofield re-entering with the hook shot up. Limp can't go anywhere. He can hide inside of his own Nether Toxin. Alliance, that was not the fight they were looking for. But Alliance will now take the tier 4 towers. Tinker being such a critical part. Spectre doesn't have much to give. He's TPing back at the moment, right in the middle of the Arrow Hex combination. And he easily get a huge Dream Coil out far. The only one not being caught, combining with the Ice Blast, but still with no Tinker. You'll have to actually buy back in Spectral Horn. Is the damage still going to be enough? There's no regeneration for Alliance. That's the upside. And Limp being focused down, Diffuser Blade slowing him. The boss up and away, but Hookshot. Schofield stays with him, and they bring down the Viper. But they need more than this. The buybacks are heavily committed. The Arrow connecting onto K1. If he has a dieback now, even more work for the Tinker, who has respawned, trying to get to these front lines. Whisper, just never-ending silences, make it so difficult to fight. But Nico, still the raid boss, gets himself a triple kill, has to be permanently hexed. Chris Luck taking that up now as Clockwork. What's he going to do? He's going to tick out to Alliance's dots as the orb puck Has to wait inside the phase shift, broken out. Schofield as well as Whisperer feels like they're playing distraction games, so Chris Luck has some time to regenerate, but the Dire Ancient is being chipped away. No amount of rockets, no amount of lasers can stop Alliance from killing this off. GG, game one. All right, this is his way to close the distance as she put the Blade Mail on cooldown. Alchemist, the Will-O-Wisper's there, catching out 3K1, just walks at the back lines. Who's he looking for? He's looking for the Shadow Demon. He wants Hanskin deleted off this map right now, and Hanskin, K1, hasn't finished the job yet. Limp still even holding his Shallow Grave. The lead forges, now the Shallow Grave hits at the very last moment, while Lina and Cole are already pushing up the daisies. Hanskin will finally go down, but all this committal, this new item and his buyback, all committed to kill off an SD who just buys back into the fight. The duel is down, the arrow flies forward, trying to create some space, but just reveals Schofield. But remember where they want to go. They want to find kills. Bristleback over in the trees. Buff up Nico. Get in front of Whisperer. Triple kill for Nico. This really feels like the game. No